All right, guys, today's day number 17 of checking in. These are the daily check-in videos that I do where I just talk about what I'm working on and how my life's going. Basically, I'm trying to be a millionaire, and I keep thinking that if I keep checking in and talking about what I'm struggling with, eventually something's gonna happen. So yesterday was the 17th. This is the morning. I'm checking in, and I think overall it was actually a pretty solid day. I kept it open from filming or from anything just so I could try and get caught up on stuff because there's a lot of shit. It's not falling apart, but it's just not working the way that I would like it to. And you think about, okay, well, I've got less clients now, but higher average price, more people, still feel just as stressed. Something's not adding up. And I just looked at my expenses and just everything, and like I said a couple days ago, it's all my fault, right? It's my fault for not being where I need to be to lead everything in the right direction. And so I'm trying to figure that out. I'm trying to sort through it, and it's tough. It is very tough. But I have this little whiteboard. So this is if I ever bring a girl over, she thinks I'm fucking psycho because this is my room, right? Little whiteboard. There was a desk there. Bed, whiteboard, nightstand. That's it. I'm obsessed. But this little board, it says problem solving board. And I like to try and just set it down and use all this blank space to solve a problem. And the problem I was trying to solve yesterday was delivery, delivery for my clients, because I have a bunch of different project boards for them, different project boards where it's okay, this is this client, here's all the things that need done. And for the most part, all of those things are one-time things, like the setup. Once that's done, there's a few ongoing things that we do: edit, film content, edit content, post content, check in on ads, blah, 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 blah. So I'm rearranging that project to just be one project instead of multiple different projects per client. And then each client's to-do list can live in there because I have a few different projects or a few different things for clients where they need me to do something. And I'm like, oh shit, I forgot. And it's not getting done. And so I think if I put everything in one spot, everything can live there and I can delegate a lot easier versus multiple different projects spread across everything. Overall, it's gonna be pretty tough. So I went through and sorted that out. I started messing with my Facebook ad, which I'm gonna turn off until I get the funnel set up right. We did a pretty intense, I spent $170, but I've gotten 8 leads. That's pretty solid. We're gonna pause that shit for now. But anyway, we're gonna do a pretty intense training funnel. And I think that's just the best way, because as I'm setting up this Facebook ad, I'm setting up this lead form, and it's all these qualifying questions. It's oh, well, what's your monthly revenue? What's your monthly marketing expense? Boom, boom, boom. And it's why would they give me any of that? Why do they care? Who am I to get any information from that? I don't even know why they're filling out the lead form, to be completely honest. For me, it's if I could shift it, okay, so the ad's hey, business owner, nobody knows you exist. You need social media marketing, blah, 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 blah. All right, so that's not it, but it's essentially that. And then it's click the lead form to learn more. It's who the fuck wants to learn more? What am I gonna tell them? Pricing? That doesn't set me up for success on the sale, essentially. And I would much rather run that ad and say something hey, look, your business doesn't suck. You're struggling because nobody knows you exist. I've been marketing for blah, blah, blah. And there's 3 things that every business owner needs to understand if they want people to know that their business exists. And I teach you those in this free video. It's going live on Friday, blah, blah, blah. Go here and sign up. So now the lead form is just a simple sign up, and I can probe for more information either after the free training or before the free training, or bug them because I know they have a problem and I know they've willingly given me that information. Whereas the lead form, to get more info, it just needs to be a lead magnet. And I mean, I've gotten leads the other way, but I just don't think they're gonna be effective. I have no idea. They just can't be effective compared to if I change that funnel around to hey, let me teach you something. And they're hell yeah, teach me. And I'm yes, like they're excited to talk to me. They're excited to do all that. And so that's the big thing I need to do. And then I need to build a solid team around me. And I think I've got to go get some key players here that are on the same page as me. My virtual team is awesome. They are great, but they need just a little more direction than I think I have, or than I'm able to give. So with the girl thing and this, I'm like ruthlessly making changes and cuts and everything to this, because dude, I gotta be a hard ass. I gotta be a different person to get to 1 million. Like, I'm cool where I'm at, and I could like slowly, progressively keep going, but I don't wanna do that. I wanna fucking switch $10 million business. 10 million next couple of years. 10 million, that's crazy. It's crazy to think about. I see all these people on Facebook where they're like, oh, so glad this and this and this, like their business is doing good. And they've been doing it for 6 years or 15 years. And I'm like, dude, I'm in 1 year. 10 years is gonna be nuts, like absolutely nuts, if I don't lose everything, which would be good. So anyway, that's kind of how the day went. A lot of planning around that, a lot of figuring out those things and walking the dog. That's pretty much all I do. Just work on the business, sit here, sit upstairs, work, walk the dog. Work, walk the dog. Eat some food, walk the dog, work. And it's a whole ass event. It's a whole day, but it's fine. I love it. Wouldn't have it any other way. I think back to like this time last year, I was serving 30, 40 hours a week and still trying to build a business, and it was not it. So now I have so much more freedom. It feels nice. I'm very stressed about tax season, but we'll figure all that out. So anyway, this is check-in number 17. We'll see you guys tomorrow for day number 18. Thank you guys for hanging out with me and watching these videos. I appreciate it.